I don't wanna know if you bought puts, keep it on the low, 'cause your account can't take it anymore. YouTube. What it do? It's your boy Little Petty checking in with you guys with another stock market episode, you guys. And in today's episode, we are going to talk about our game plan for the weekend, and we're going to go over and talk about the stock market futures. But before we get into that, make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Sit back, stay tuned, and we're going to get into this episode/lesson. But first things first, without further ado, I want to jump into this video. I want you guys to hear what we were talking about what I was talking about on Friday during the stock market when the stock market was bouncing in this level. So let's check it out, what Little Petty was talking about.
So this purple dotted line has been this resistance that has been, it's been fighting this resistance. So as you can see, every time it comes up in here, yeah, buyers stepped in, but then they give up the ghost. They come in, sell off. They come up, they sell off. We're coming up again, and we're rejected from this 13.54. It's literally, this is a good resistance right here. So this resistance, until we can, so what's more than likely going to happen, this is what I'm going to say. Over the weekend,
listen,
if the stocks are bullish, we're going to gap up above all this. We're going to gap up above all this shit, and then we're just going to fucking go. Because
all right, so we were talking about stocks are bullish, and we are going to talk about what I was looking at on the chart, and we're going to go ahead and jump into the chart and see where exactly we were at. So let's go ahead and jump into the chart. And when we were talking about this on our channel, we were saying that the stocks were going to gap above all this right here. When stocks are bullish, they ended up running up higher that day, and as you can see right now, we have gapped up. So, what is the game plan for this week? Okay, so we're going to back up. We're going to look at the hourly chart. And as you can see, we have a spot right here that we're going to have to dig in and figure out what was going on over here. So we're going to zoom in. And as you guys can see, this was an area that is going to be resistance. So we have our top up here. We have this trading channel. And this is the next trading channel that we're going to be looking for. So when the stock market gaps up, unless we have a gap and go, then expect the stock market to trade around in this range coming up. Now, when stocks normally gap up, they will have a slight pullback in the morning, and then that will be your entry to strike on calls. So if we're looking down right here, the levels that I'm liking is anywhere that I talked about in my last video. If we can get a pullback to 318, 317, even come back down and test this lower hourly topping candle. So we have a breakdown candle right here. Probably it's going to be on the 4-hour chart. It'll look a lot better. So boom, breakdown candle right here. If we come back and test this 317.02 level all the way down to 316, that would be a good time to get in for a bounce play. So that's what I see in the stock market. The stock market is still bullish. Do not look to short this until we get a confirmation. So let's go ahead and talk about a few stocks that I'm going to be watching very, very closely. As you guys all know, we're going to be watching Tesla. So we'll just go ahead and get that out the way. We're going to be watching Tesla stock. Expect this stock to move on its own. Don't think this stock is just going to follow the stock market. It's going to follow with the stock market a little bit, but this stock reminds me of Bitcoin. So if you look at this weekly chart, so let Tesla go. Don't short it. Wait for a reversal pattern to set up, and then we can go ahead and we can start selling calls on it when the stock starts pulling back. So, but until then, we're selling put credit spreads on Tesla. Now, the next stock we're going to be focused on is Netflix. We're in a Netflix play, and we're in Tesla plays. Go watch my last video. I talked about that, and we set those up. Literally, we struck on time. It's crazy. But we're going to be watching Netflix. We're going to be watching Netflix closely. They report earnings on, I think it's Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. It's Thursday. They report earnings on Thursday, so there's going to be more than likely a run up to earnings. This might run to 600. So if we go ahead and start, because now that we're in the 500 range, 600 is only 8% away. So an 8% day on Netflix, it's at 600. Back to Tesla. Tesla to 2200. That's crazy. But hey, Tesla to 2200, that's a 41% move. So people, you know what I'm saying? Once the stocks start getting up there, the moves are going to be bigger because the percentage is not it's so from 15 to 18, that's a 20% move. So, just be on the lookout, watch out for price action. We're following the volatile uptrending stocks. Next stock I'm going to be watching is Spotify. I forgot about Spotify. So I've been watching Spotify. As you guys see, I have my levels. We're on a breakout again. So we're going to be watching this one very closely. As you can see, it's setting up a bull flag. Another bull flag. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. And you clearly see it's trending in this pattern right here. Boom. It's in a whatever you want to call that. It's in a channel. So as long as we stay in this channel, I'm expecting Spotify to continue to run. Now these are these low cap, these low float big stocks, and yeah, Tesla to 22. I know, crazy, but ooh, but basically, like I'm saying, this Spotify stock, this is a low float stock, so this stock can go. We're gonna be watching out for this price action on this. And it's crazy because I was looking at this level, so I'm gonna be watching Spotify. Spotify is one of my top stocks I'm watching. Another stock I'm gonna be watching is ZM. So ZM, we've been riding this train up to selling put credit spreads. Talked about it in my last video. Now they have bigger moves, and the premiums, the thetas on the ZMs are not that good. So let me check the thetas real quick. We'll pull up the thetas if we can find it. Bam, right there. Yeah, so thetas on ZM, they're not like Teslas or nothing. So these are gonna be plays. If I play, I put like $200-$300 to make a few $100. Small risk, small gains. Now we're gonna be watching ZM stock, and I feel like there's one more that we're gonna be looking at. Let me check out my watch list. Let me pull up my Tastyworks account because that's where we have all of our stuff set up. Boom. But yeah, so we're going to definitely be keeping an eye on Tesla, Netflix. We might play some scalp plays on that trade. Oh, Twilio. Twilio and Roku. There we go. Boom. So we're going to be watching Twilio. We're going to be watching Twilio. So Twilio is a good stock. They just had another pullback. Yeah, they had a pullback. So I'm going to be watching this level very closely tomorrow. This 239. And I don't expect nothing. But the way this chart is set up is it's going to keep going up higher. There's no reversal candle. This was a doji, but unless we don't break below this 237, then okay, we're going to more than likely come test this inside candle. We had a pullback. And Twilio is on an uptrend. So, and we've been trading this one since around, I would say, a few weeks. So, we've been following Twilio closely. That's a good stock. And, oh, Wells Fargo. They report earnings tomorrow. So, let me show you guys something. Now, if anybody in here want to, oh, what up, Darth? I see you, boy. All right, so anybody in here want to join my Discord chat? We are talking in here. We're looking for active traders. Discord is open. If you're interested, let me know, and I'll think about adding you. Now, Wells Fargo. We're going to check out Wells Fargo. As you can see, I've been following this one. They had that when it was crazy because when this one was on this trend, it broke down. So I stopped out, and then it had a super bounce play, recovered, and then it pulled back. So this level right here, it actually looks good. So Wells Fargo bounced back again off of this 23 level. We'll be watching it very closely, and if we with the Wells Fargo, so that's going to give us a chance for the banks. We'll keep an eye out on the banks because Wells Fargo is reporting, so other banks are going to move according to that. Okay, and JPM reports on Tuesday, and Pepsi. So yeah. And another stock that I have been liking to watch is, I haven't been watching it closely, but I want to say these. Well, let me see. The Thetas aren't that good. See, that's crazy. Tesla is literally, for the strategy that I run, the Thetas are, they're stupid. So we're gonna be following Tesla closely. We're gonna be following. There's actually a few other stocks too. I think Workhorse. There was some information that some child pornography, or I don't know, some crazy shit. So this stock might just fucking drop. So we'll be watching. We're gonna be watching a few stocks. We're gonna be watching a few stocks this week. I'm trying to make sure I'm excited for the market this week, and we're just gonna stick it at that. So let me check out Pep. We got somebody saying Pep. So Pepsi, they report earnings. Got this thing set up to the go. Yeah, so they report earnings tomorrow before the market. So there's going to be some good stuff this week. We're coming up into earnings season. I'm getting ready. Look at this bull flag. That's a weekly bull flag. So we'll see what Pepsi does. This Pepsi's it's been a chop shop formation, and the stock price, as you guys know, this is not a big mover, but you could get some intraday action. So from 131, 135. So yeah, you can get some plays out of these trades. So stocks are going to be moving this week overall back to the S&P 500. We are having a gap up. So like I said in my other video, we're going to gap up above all this and look out. So all right, we got AMD. Let's check out the AM Dizzle. Okay, so yeah, my buddy was trading the AMD. We were calling out buying calls back here around 50. I didn't want. I don't really like AMD, but AMD's a good mover. They kind of play it, but yeah. So this was a good swing trade, and as you guys can see right now, it's basically topping up, setting up a reversal candle, but not a full blown reversal. But this could be another dip buy entry. I'm not really following AMD too closely. But yeah, if it kind of breaks, I would say if it breaks below this low, then it's gonna work its way down this candle. That's kind of what I see on that. And then you can see it had the up pullback, so maybe a pullback to 54, or if it holds this level, kind of setting up for a bull flag. Boom. So overall, could be setting up for. I mean, if the bull flag was gonna stay above right here. Whoops. I would like for it to hold in this level right here. So if it comes up and then it tests this and it rejects, then expect this to bust below this 55 level and work its way back down to this pivot right here on the 4-hour chart. So zones will be right here. Boom. And then if it breaks below that. So that's AMD. And yeah, so like I said, overall, I trade the same stocks. Oh, NIO. So let's talk about some more stocks. We have NIO been breaking out. The price action on this one is crazy, said Lulu. So the price action on NIO has been pretty crazy. And I'm so mad I sold my shares down here at fucking $2.50. Fucking dumb, but whatever. We're waiting for a pullback on NIO. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for my $3 entry again, but we will see if we get the pullback. But if not, like I said, that's why I kind of played the calls, just so I didn't feel like I had too much FOMO. Like, dude, I just missed out on a big ass move. So, but NIO's looking good. Let me pull up Lululemon. I'm not really a big follower of Lululemon. Let's see if they report earnings. Okay, so they just reported earnings on the 10th or 11th. So, but yeah, they're setting up in a big overall bull flag situation. They did set a lower low, but those levels, and then obviously those. So above here, it's going to come test that level, chop down below. So if you're watching it real close, those would be the levels that I'd be watching. Break down, come down, pop, boom. And then there's a gap down here too. So, and as you can see, so look, it's funny. If you guys go back and like just look at some of the charts, like I have levels down here, the stocks are bullish. Like they're just breaking out. So I'm not really trying to short nothing. Next time we do get a next, nice pullback like that, pullback like that, nice pullbacks. I'll be looking to buy. I'll be looking to swing trade long term calls. But for now, I'm not really trying to chase too many things. And Apple is breaking out, Amazon, all the tech stocks are doing really good. Let's look at some indices real quick. Facebook's doing good. We're long on Facebook. Yep. Facebook's breaking out. And see Facebook, this one's gonna be good too. They're kind of chopping around. They're struggling to really break out. Because Facebook is a bigger stock, but I believe in this stock for the long term. If we get a nice breakout, this stock can run up, to 350, 400, 500. This is a big boy stock. And if you guys know about the play we made on Facebook, the 74 to 1800. So we did good on that. I want to check out some of these indices real quick and see what's really lagging the market. So we got the XLF. Well, we know the banks have been basically weak. Gold is on breakout. We got I think this is what's the XLV? What is the XLV? Healthcare. There we go. Healthcare. So healthcare, they're stronger. I would say they're on the stronger side. They're still hanging out with the S&P 500 though. They're a little bit stronger than the S&P 500. XBI. So here we go. Biotechs are breaking out. So that's going to be, damn, what's some biotech stocks? ABBV, AbVibe. They're not really breaking out too much though. And I'm long AbVibe, so XLE energy is very weak. So clear downtrend, nowhere near recovery. This is a downtrend. This is a clear downtrend. So, but I mean this was a pivot, and this is another pivot right here. But look at these gaps. So energy's looking horrible. We have XLU. I think this is the retail. I might be wrong though. Utilities. So utilities, they're not looking too good. XLY. I think this is consumers. Yeah, consumer directory. So this is probably like Walmart, stocks like those. They're actually looking really good. You guys all know tech is the beast though. Tech is on a whole nother level. And retail. So retail is looking weak. So, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting in the market, man. So tomorrow, like I said, back to SPY. And if you guys want me to break down any stocks, leave it in the comment below. So yeah, we got this clear gap up. And if we get any pullbacks in these levels, these are just gonna be pullbacks. It's gonna be time to exit. It's gonna be time. They keep doing that dumbass shit. This is going to be a time to strike basically on calls. Unless we get a hard rollover, some news. But overall, the stock market has been bullish. There's no point. Wait for a reversal. Like even this drop right here, you know how many bears got squeezed? It pulled back. It's a small pullback for a week. Then a bounce. Pullback, bounce. Look at the pattern. Up, down, 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 up. You know what I'm saying? So just follow the trend. Now let's jump into the Tastyworks account real quick. We'll talk about the plays that we set up over the weekend. So these plays right here, more than likely they're gonna hit. The Tesla, I'm guarantee you this is gonna be worth pennies. So, because the stock blew. So let's go to Tesla chart real quick, because Tesla literally was just it was a beast. That Friday, oh my gosh, the people that played calls, and I was literally looking to play the calls, but I just set up my credit spreads, play it passively, and we're gonna make money that way. But yeah, the calls, if you woo, man. Those calls went like 4,000%, $20, 2K. Simple. And yeah, so I mean, I literally missed the whole move. But like I said, I got in, sold the put credits on Tesla, and we got in on Netflix too. So Netflix is going to be very bullish. Netflix does chop around a little bit, but as you guys can see, it pulled back and it's kind of flagging. So I'm expecting this to. I'm not going to say 600 by earnings, but if we do have a good earnings, and by the way, there was news that came out on Goldman Sachs. They basically said that their price target is 670. I mean, I don't really read news like that, but this obviously moved the market. This obviously moved the stock price. So, and like I said, 600 is only 8% away. So we're gonna definitely be watching Netflix. We're definitely gonna be watching Netflix. 650 is 17%, and the stock moved 8% on Friday. So. But yeah, man, I thought I'd come in, check in with you guys, drop a YouTube video. I'm trying to stay active in the stock market, give some value, some updates, trying to grow the community. And we want to play this game safe. I'm trying to play it safe. I'm just trying to make passive income, pay some bills, save up some money, pay off some credit cards. So the Roku debit spread, that's I talked about in the other one how I sold out on my other play early, but I sold out of a $60 play and made $30, and then the next day it was like worth $300. So I'm not perfect. I miss on plays too. But yeah, man, if you guys don't got nothing else to say, I'm gonna be checking out of here, man. We're gonna get to it in the morning. All my people that are in the Discord chat, you guys know what's good. We're gonna be active tomorrow. Hopefully everything goes good. And Little Petty is